Hey, what's up guys? I'm doing another ham test. Now please keep in mind I don't claim that these ham ballistic tests are the most accurate or reliable way to test ballistics. It's just fun shooting a big chunk of meat and seeing what happens. Now I do freeze the hams. This is just so it makes the cleanup a lot easier when I use the hams that aren't frozen. You get ham juice spraying everywhere and it's just a big mess. But the frozen hams, they hold up together better, and they're easier to clean up, and I like the way the frozen hams work because they don't break apart as easily. And if you could imagine, if you see what the bullets do to a big frozen ham, you could imagine what they could do to soft flesh. So that's one of the reasons I do them. Another reason I do them is because the hams where I live are cheap. I guess there's a supermarket that tries to get away with selling almost spoiled hams to the public for like $10. So $10 a ham, not that big of a deal. And since I could, since I'm filming this footage, it's not really a waste because I could go back and watch it over and over again, and plus everybody in the world basically could watch it over again. So I don't really consider it a waste when I shoot hams and stuff. It's my money, I could do what I want with it. So stay tuned for the following footage. This test, it's actually about different varieties of self-defense .45 ammunition. I have, let's see, there's going to be the Gold Dot, 230 grain versus 230 grain Hydra-Shok by Federal, and then two of the Hornadys, or however you want to pronounce them. I have a hard time saying it. It's a weird name. Hornady, I guess, Hornady. I guess that's how you say it. It's not too hard to pronounce. But anyways, I have Hornady 200 grain critical defense with the red tips, and then some of the 200 grain just the Hornady tap ammo. So it's all top shelf, very expensive self-defense ammo, and that's why I'm doing this test. And if I was just shooting the hams with ball ammo, that would be a waste. But since we're testing this high quality ammo, I think it's pretty cool. But like I said, I don't think it's the most reliable form of ballistic testing. I'm doing it for fun, and just so I just happen to I could get a better mental image of what could happen to soft tissue when I see the frozen ham get shot. It's easier for me to get a mental image of what happens when I see frozen ham rather than a ballistic gel, because the ballistic gel, it's gel and the ham is actual flesh. So I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying I guess they both have their advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of the gel blocks being that you could really take a better look at penetration, and the advantages of the ham, you just basically get a nicer image of the devastation that occurs. So enjoy the footage, and I have a whole bunch more of these tests I'm thinking of in the future. So thanks for all the support, and I hope you guys enjoy. This one right here is the 230 grain Federal Hydra-Shok. Small entrance wound. Out of all the hams, this one had the smallest entrance wound, but a nice size exit wound. This is the 230 grain Spear Gold Dot round. That's the entrance wound, and I believe this one didn't come out the back, it came out. I think just parts of it came out the side. I don't think the whole bullet did. I don't feel like cutting these open. But that would make sense because of the mega impact wound. It probably just, mushroomed, and then it could still be mostly in there. Or it's managed to all get out this hole right here. And this is the 200 grain Hornady, what is it, the critical defense with the red tip. It's pretty big. Now I don't know, I think this was the thinnest ham out of all of the hams. It didn't have as much of a point. Like all these ones, they're a lot thicker. So that could have been why it completely blew this one up. It could have been because it was an awesome round, or it just hit the ham in the sweet spot. But I've never seen that happen with one shot with the 10mm or 357. So it's still pretty impressive. I don't think I'd want to be hit by any of these, but that one is definitely the worst. And that was the 200 grain Hornady red tip. This one right here is the Hornady 200 grain. I believe it's called the Tap. It's a plus P. That's the exit wound.